it a Great Dane? Is it an English Mastiff? Or is it the Saint Bernard? What do you think the largest dog is? I see a Great Dane. Is it? That is not correct. All right. A massive dog? Yes, it is massive. Is it the Mastiff? No, it is not. So you have a 50-50 split. Is it the Bernard or the Wolfhound? Is it the Bernard or the Wolfhound? Who goes with Bernard? Let's find out. Ah, not the Bernard. Okay, it is the Irish Wolfhound. Here we go. Standing at an average height of approximately 34 inches from withers or shoulder blades, the Irish Wolfhound is generally considered the world's largest or tallest dog. According to legend, Irish wolfhounds were guardians and companions of ancient kings, ancient specifically Irish kings. Yes. And they were valued by Celtic chieftains as dogs of war. Rawr. Okay, woof woof, I meant. Wrong dog, wrong pet. Okay. According to some sources, as their name implies, originally bred to hunt wolves. Okay. In spite of their impressive height, the average weight of an Irish wolfhound is only about 120 pounds. Thank you, everybody, for all the gifts. Please favorite all the gifters. The English Mastiff is generally considered the world's heaviest dog, like not massive, but Mastiff is the world's heaviest dog. In 1999, an English Mastiff named Kel weighed in at a whopping, ready for this, 286 pounds. Yeah, that's that's a lot. And that dog ate about, according to the owner of the dog, it their food bill came up to about $400 per week. So if you can afford a Mastiff, get ready for a big, what do you call it? Appetite? Okay, what breed of dog was originated in the late 1800s by Captain Max von Steffenwitz, who hoped to develop an all-purpose working dog? Was it the Saint Bernard? Was it the German Spitz? Was it the Border Collie? Or was it the German Shepherd? Which one do you think it was? German Shepherd? Oh, you are so correct. It was the German. Oh, look at who's here. Top Badge Diamond in the building. Let's go, meow. Purr. The German Shepherd dog was originated in Germany in the late 1800s by Captain Max von Steffenitz, a former German Army captain who hoped to breed an all-purpose working dog. And any dog that failed the trial as he was breeding it, they dismissed it from the gene pool. These strict guidelines led to a rapid development of a breed's abilities and intelligence, and the German Shepherd soon proved itself to be a superior working dog. After World War I, American soldiers, impressed by the German Shepherd's intelligence and its trainability, brought the breed to the United States, where it quickly became a very popular pet among many dog owners. Today, German Shepherds are often trained as police dogs for dogs like sniffing out drugs and bombs, guard dogs, and of course, sheepdogs as well. So that is the German Shepherd. Woo! All right, y'all know a lot. I've seen it. You know the tongues of the chows, you know German Shepherds, but what do you know about this? What is the fastest breed of dog? What is the fastest breed of dog? Is it the Harrier? Is it the Swedish Valhund? Is it the Greyhound? Or is it the German Spitz? What do you think? Oh my gosh, we have an overwhelming consensus that this is the Greyhound. You are correct. Now listen, you guys are pretty good, but how fast can they go? Anybody have any guesses about how fast these dogs can run? I see 35, 31, 42. Faster than me. That's facts. It's faster than me too, trust me. Ooh, this it's a lot all over the place. Okay. It is outdoor loving is probably the closest here with 70 kilometers per hour. In American standards, that would be approximately 45 miles per hour. Okay, about 45 miles per hour is what a greyhound can run, or 72 kilometers per hour, depending on where you're at. Faster than the greyhound, the only animal faster than the greyhound on the planet is the cheetah. Strangely enough, is the cheetah. All right, let's see what you know. What breed of dog has the longest ears? What is the breed of dog with the longest ears? You know, I'm not sure if you sang this song in school. Do your ears hang low? Do they wobble to and fro? Can you tie them in a ball? You know that song? Are you please asking me, Kitty? Please stop singing right now, please. Yeah, I'm sure you are, but here you go. You know, you're gonna get what you get. Okay. Is the breed with the longest ears the Siberian Husky? Is it a Basset Hound? Is it the Polish Hound? Is it the Shih Tzu? What do you think? I see Basset Hound, Basset Hound. You guys are correct. Basset hounds are generally considered to be the breed of dog with the longest ears. And according to the Guinness Book of World Records, a Basset hound from Germany, named Jack, holds the world record for the longest ears on a dog. Jack's ears are remarkably 13 inches long and are so long, in fact, they are so long that he trips over them while he walks. Welcome into Meow and Me. Meow means make each one one, and we're in the middle of our first thing that we do here every week. It's called Pet Trivia. We see what you know about the pets that you own, and we do a little learning along the way. If you're just coming in, welcome in. I'm glad that you've made it here. My next segment is going to have my special guest, Angel Eyes, and she has two dogs with her tonight, and I can't wait till you get to meet them. We're almost to the point where we're going to welcome in my special guest, but I do have just a few more pet trivia questions for you tonight. Please make sure you favorite each other, favorite me, and favorite the gifters. All right, what is the smallest dog breed? What is the smallest dog breed? Is it a Dachshund? Is it a Pomeranian? Is it the Jack Russell Terrier? Or is it the Chihuahua? What do you think? Teacup. Is that a teacup Chihuahua? Which one do you think? Chihuahua? You guys know this. At their smallest, the Chihuahua can weigh as little as 4 pounds and be as short as 6 inches long. 4 pounds and 6 inches long. That's a little tiny baby. Okay. What does the word corgi mean in the language Welsh? Is it mean dwarf dog, blind shepherd, always yapping, or furry little sausage? What does the word corgi mean in Welsh? I see dwarf dog. Is that correct? You are correct. Corgi means dwarf dog in Welsh. What historical figure, okay, now we're climbing back into the annals of history. What historical figure owned the most dogs? Was it Genghis Khan? Was it Abraham Lincoln? Was it King George III? Or was it Kublai Khan? Which historical figure owned the most? I see Genghis Khan. No. Was it King George III? No. Was it Kublai Khan? It was the Kublai Khan. Now, Kitty, what kind of dogs did Kublai Khan own? This man obviously loved his four-legged friends, and you're right, he did. In fact, Kublai Khan kept a kennel, and in his kennel he had over 5,000 English Mastiffs used for hunting as dogs of war. 5,000. and he used them for hunting and dogs of war. You would probably have seen movies where they're fighting and the dogs get unleashed. That actually was a thing. That was a real thing. Ah, yeah, the wild, right? You guys are like, woo. What breed of dogs has webbed feet? What breed of dogs has webbed feet? Is it the Great Dane? Is it the German Shepherd? Is it the Cocker Spaniel? Or is it the Newfoundland? Is it the Great Dane, the German Shepherd, the Cocker Spaniel, or the Newfoundland? You think all of the above. I don't know if it's that. Labrador and German Shepherd. Is German Shepherd? No, it's not. Newfoundland. Ooh, Fred, you're killing it. Newfoundland dogs have webbed feet. They also, strangely enough, have a water-resistant coat. Yeah, they don't really get wet. Even when they are soaking wet, they're not wet. Okay. Now, your four-legged friends out here in the audience, how many of you have a dog? If you have a dog, press 1. Okay? Press 1 if you've got a dog. All right? I want to know what you know about your dog. Do you know how much further your dog can hear than you? Is it 2 times farther? Is it 10 times farther? Is it the same as you? Or is it 4 times farther? You got 2, 10, the same, or 4. What do you think? I see a lot of different kinds of answers here. Let's go with 10 times. It's not 10. Okay, let's go with 4. Oh, it is 4 times farther. Although the hearing ability of a dog is dependent on its breed and its age of the dog, studies have shown that the majority or most dogs can hear roughly 4 times farther than as a human. Meaning a human can hear about, say, 20 feet, but a dog can hear 80 feet. That's like 2 city blocks compared to a half a city block. Give you like something there to put into perspective. It is a wild, wild difference, right? It's a wild difference. Now, this is going to be our last question of the night for pet trivia. If you're coming in, welcome in. Here we go. A dog's sense of smell is how much better than a human's? How much better than a human's? Is it 1,000 times? Is it 10 times? Is it 100 times? Or is it 10,000 times? What do you think it is? 100 times? Nope. 10,000 times. Woo! 10,000 is correct. Are you ready for your last tidbit of knowledge for this week's Meow and Me? Dogs possess, okay? They possess up to 300 million olfactory receptors in their noses, compared to about 6 million for humans. 6 million is what you have. Your dog has 300 million. 300 million. And the percentage of a dog's brain that is devoted to analyzing smell is greater than yours. It's in fact 40 times greater than yours. As a result, a dog's sense of smell is roughly 10,000 times keener than a human being's. So your dog, in fact, does smell things and hear things so much better than you ever will. So keener means that so better. They can smell things way better. They know when someone or something is around your house. They know if there's someone on the property. They can smell them as well as hear them. But yes, we love cats. cats too. So that ends Meow and Me, not Meow and Me, the trivia, the pet trivia section of Meow and Me this week. I want you to invite in my special guest. Throw some dog emojis up in the comments this week. We've got my first special guest, Angel Eyes, here, and we're about ready to meet some of these two very adorable dogs. So let's welcome her in. Yes, I am so excited.
Hi.
Hey, Angel. So this is Angel. Angel, how are you? I'm so happy that you're here tonight.
I'm wonderful. I miss seeing your guys' faces. I literally today realized I didn't have a Meet Me account. I had to go create something to get over here.
This is
I was
how
like, oh my gosh.
I'm moving people over to meet me. I lure you
Hey,
over.
not too much with the fish gift. Not too much. Not too much. I seen that online. That's the first time I got one. Thank
That's
you.
funny. Oh God,
All right.
not Kitty's people sending you the fish Alicia gift. Uh, I'm
Oh my
so
goodness.
happy you're here with us tonight, Angel Eyes.
I know. I'm
Who
so
also,
happy.
who also did you bring with you?
Okay, so you know the last time I was here, I brought my boy Money and my girl Cash. And since then, it's been a long year, but my girl had her first litter of puppies. Money is not the baby daddy, let's be clear. He's not. But she had her first litter of puppies, and we still have them here. So before we sent them away to their new happy homes, I wanted to give you a peekaboo at them.
I
So,
want to see them too. Who wants to see
uh,
a puppy?
oh my goodness, hold on.
Should I make you bigger? Should I make her bigger?
Okay, yeah, sure. It's okay.
Let me make you bigger. Look at this
So
adorable baby.
this is Nugget. This is Nugget. They're about 4 months old.
Oh my
4 months
God,
old.
how
Okay.
adorable.
Okay, yeah. So this is Nugget. And this little princess, hold on, let me show you. I want you to really see the size because when I show you the boy, you're gonna be like, wow. Right? So let's just gauge her. She's here. So we call her Little Scrappy because she is the feistiest of the four dogs in the house. She's here we go.
Right, her name's Nugget.
Yeah, her eyes are continuing to change. They started off kind of gray blue. Now they change kind of often now. But so this is our Nugget. We call her Scrappy because she's always like, put him up, put him up. And she's always trying to fight her brother, who is Blue. All right, where's Blue? Come here, Blue. And they're just now starting to know their names.
Real quick.
These are Frenchies.
French bulldogs.
Yeah, these are Frenchies. And super, super lovable. Hold on, let me get Blue. Here he is. This is her brother. This is her brother. Out of the same litter, literally. So he's about as big as his mom. And this is Blue.
He's big boy.
He's like 2 sacks of potatoes. So give you kind of. Here's him. Hand me her real quick. Hold on, I'm gonna show you them together.
Oh, he's so cute. Look at his. Oh, he's adorable. They're 4 months old.
So this is him and this is her. Just so you can see like the huge difference in them.
Right.
It's like massive crazy. But let me put her down. So he is so cute and he loves to nibble ears.
What?
That's his thing, is like he will hug you and he will just like if you do this and he will just nibble on your ear.
Oh.
Yeah. He's a sweetie. But these are our 2 babies, so we had 5 total and only 2 survived.
Oh.
Yeah, it was our first litter. So it was really, really hard for us. Really hard going through a first litter, but we learned so much. And I'll tell you what, like, even though these aren't our dogs forever, I like consume them with as much love as I can because I really want them to be good dogs,
Yeah.
not just breeding purposes, but actually just compassionate, loving dogs. Yeah, so.
Yeah, I think it's very important that, there's things if you cannot, there's different ways to get pets, right? Responsible breeding is important. If you're looking for a specific type of pet, breeding responsibly is very important. And also, like you said, it's not just putting them in a box and ignoring them after they're
Right.
born. You're socializing the pets. Look at how well they were handled. You were whipping them all over the place, and they didn't even phase them, you know?
No, not at
Um,
all, not at all. They're so loved, and I try to like just love on them initially. Even when they were really really small, I would love on them before I would put them back. Just always loving on them. When they would come out of the cage, I'd give them kisses and let them out after that. So within each interaction, because we do keep them in a kennel, just for control, because 4 dogs running around is crazy. But I just want to love on them. And everybody's like, "Oh, you're gonna get attached to them?" No, I'm not. They need a home. The boy is for sale, so if anybody's interested in the boy, make sure you guys hit me up on my IG. He is for
chunky
sale.
one. The boy is the chunky one.
Hmm. The boy is for sale. And then they are papered up, so they do have their papers. Ones I told you they were adorable. Oh, they're super cute and they're just lovable. Even the little girl, she's the most feistiest dog I've ever seen in my life. Like she will like if any dog is barking, it's her. That's why we call her Scrappy because she's always put him on. That's her kind of attitude. But yeah, these are my love bugs, and I wanted to show them to you all. I know you guys love your doggies over here. What do we feed them? My son usually keeps. He's kind of in charge of their food, but they do eat kibble. They do. And initially, when we got money, we really were like into raw foods and things like that. And I think we've just gotten to the point where it's just easier. We have so many dogs to just have kibble. But yeah. But when she was pregnant, oh man, she was eating fish. Like literally, we were cooking meals for her separate from us. Just every day, she would either have chicken or fish or whatever added into her food every day.
Yeah, I mean, welcome into Meow and Me. If you're just coming into Meow and Me, you're like, you might be going like, what am I watching right now? Well,
Yeah.
you're watching my first and only session, that's Angel Eyes.
Give me a
She's
blue.
here with her 2 baby puppies. These are French bulldogs. Okay, this is Nugget right here. They're 4 months
Mm-hmm.
old. The other one's name is
Blue.
Blue. Blue.
Mm-hmm.
And they are
You're so cute, girl.
adorable. They are so adorable.
You're a good
Um,
girl.
Now, what all take goes into the care of little Frenchie baby
Ah,
puppy? I think that's something
kitty.
that's very important for people to know. These are very sociable dogs.
Mm-hmm.
They're lovers. So if somebody is say, because French bulldogs right now in the United States, Angel, have taken over the actual golden Labrador as the
Mm-hmm.
most popular and most
Mm-hmm.
adopted and most registered dog type
Yeah.
breed in
Mm-hmm.
America. So
Well,
people should honestly, like Frenchies are so cute, right? But what
yeah.
what goes into the care
Okay,
of a
Mama. Look at
Frenchie
you.
puppy?
Like I said, this was our first litter. So when I say we learned a lot, I'm sorry, I'm so hot. When I say we learned a lot, we learned a lot. But I will say, like everything's artificial, so be prepared for the cost to breed first and foremost. The cost is just tremendous. Everything there's really nothing natural about how a Frenchie is birthed. It's
Oh,
artificial insemination. It's cesarean birth.
oh,
So they don't birth naturally; they birth cesarean only, and it's artificial insemination pretty much always. So you
Okay.
have to pay for the stud fee, you have to get her inseminated, you have to pay for the cesarean, which is $5,000 a up. So be ready for a high ticket. That's why these dogs are so expensive, because the cost to just get them here is a high cost.
Right.
So once we got them here, even just in preparation for them was a lot. And I'm gonna give big ups to my son who did it all. He did it all. This is his thing. And like he was just collecting things every week. He was getting the food needed, the goat milk needed, the incubator. You know, we had two different incubators. One incubator was to bring them home from the veterinarian. So it was a car incubator that we could plug into the car to monitor the air. And then we had a huge incubator right here where we kept the puppies. And so it's just a whole process. Just getting them here, and just to the point where when we lost a couple of puppies, we were tube feeding. So sometimes they'll stop feeding on the mom, and then you have to go into this intricate tube feeding. It was a challenge. Literally every 2 to 3 hours, with a feeding. We have to feed them all. We have to make them all go to the bathroom and then go to sleep for 2 hours and wake up and do it again. So me and my son would take shifts. It was pretty tiring. It was definitely a challenge. It was beyond having a newborn. It was because we had five. So it wasn't just feed one, put it to sleep. It was feed all five individually, make all five use the bathroom individually, and then put them back in the incubator. Yeah. hmm
Wow.
Such a
So,
crazy challenge. I wasn't ready. I don't think my son was ready either.
mm,
But yeah, so it was a lot. We definitely learned a lot about. I believe the next time if we did have a litter, my son said he doesn't want to do it again, but we may hire a whelper.
what
Yeah,
does that mean? What does that mean?
a whelper is someone who basically takes your puppies on from birth up
Mhm.
to 6 weeks,
Oh,
and you pay them to keep your puppies because these puppies need so much care, because they're so fragile, like just because they're so little, they're so delicate, and they're just. And there was another thing that came up was the flat chest. So we didn't know that even I didn't know that existed, but some of the dogs come out, and what happens with Frenchies is they have this round chest, and if they're laying flat too long, they will get flat chest and it could cause them to pass. So they have actual braces that you put on them, and as they grow, you change the braces to cover their chest to protect their chest from getting flat. So we believe that's kind of how we lost our first two puppies, and we were on the way to get the chest braces when we lost our third.
oh,
So that was a learning lesson. So it's so much details into just making sure that they live. And I believe that's why the cost is so high. But I do agree the market is saturated with Frenchies right now because they're just this most popular dog. Um, and I think when it comes to that, then it really boils down to kind of the genetics
mhm.
and the dog's history, the dog's family bloodline, is where the price points change depending on bloodline. So, for my girl, her father is one of the top 50 Frenchies in the world. His name's Yo-Yo. So my girl's father is like a famous kind of Frenchie. So then her children have that lineage. So yeah. But yeah, it was hard, Kitty. It was such a hard. I
Yeah,
never experienced anything like that in my life. Like
yeah,
my son was easier.
yeah. I mean, it would end up being a full-time thing to be a responsible, committed to your, health and wellness
Mhm.
of the puppies. Um,
Mhm.
and I think that's something that people need to know about because when
Mhm.
we go to look for a responsible breeder, right?
Mhm.
What does that look like? We do
Mhm.
talk a lot about adopting pets here, and I am in favor of adopting pets, but I
Mhm.
also understand that there's value in having breeds of pets. Like
Mhm.
this is
Mhm.
partially what you need to do. Say if you have a family that they have specific needs of a pet, they
Mhm.
can't be too big, or they,
Or no long hair or things like that.
yeah,
Certain
absolutely,
allergies where you need more of
absolutely,
a human hair type of
yeah,
dog than that.
absolutely.
So that's for sure.
Now, what are some of the like
Nugget, come here.
bathing and grooming that you may have to do with a Frenchie. I've heard
Mhm.
things like Frenchies can't be in the water because
Mhm.
they can't swim. Is that or they
Uh,
shouldn't be left unattended in a tub or a pool? Angel,
uh,
how do you groom Nugget and Blue?
mm.
Hello,
So,
welcome.
yeah, so grooming, we do a lot of, they're short hair dogs, but they do shed a lot. They shed twice a year tremendously. So they do shed a lot. We do a lot of ear maintenance. We want to always kind of get into their wrinkles and clean in their wrinkles. And that's kind of a big thing because if you don't, their teardrops will start staining in their cheeks. Like, she's brown right here.
Mhm.
We also have like the skin smoother. We have a snout one as well. If their snouts get dry and bumpily, you can put the snout on. And then we have paw protection.
Okay.
Yeah, we use paw protection. Mostly in the summertime, we'll use paw protection, but we love this brand. We pretty much have everything they make.
Well, now,
Um,
just real quick, why do you love that brand over other brands?
well, it's all natural.
Okay.
It's Frenchie logoed.
Okay.
And we just kind of bought everything and we just like it. It just smells good. The dogs like it. It's not heavy. And it works really, really well. So, especially the snout one for Frenchies, they tend to dry their snout out. They'll start getting bumps, start looking kind of crackly. Mom, little nugget, stop kissing me in the mouth. Um,
I want to be
okay,
attacked by a French bulldog. If you want to be attacked by a French bulldog, put one in the comments. I want to be attacked by a French bulldog.
you be
Okay.
famous. You sit here and be famous. But yeah, so
Look at
easy
Nugget.
maintenance. She does not like baths. She will literally jump out. The other ones are fine. She's the only one. Like I said, she's super different. She don't like baths. Come here.
She's
Come here,
very
Blue.
feisty, but look at she's just a lover too, though.
Oh
That's how passionate she is.
yeah.
And this is Blue. This is
Yeah, this is Blue.
he's the baby. He's just
Hmm.
the lover. Um, okay.
Oh, and nails, we do that's another part of their maintenance. I do all their nails. So keeping their nails cut
You
down
keep
is
it
the
at a
standard
certain level.
maintenance.
Okay.
Yeah, always want to. But over there, other than that, they're pretty low maintenance, I would say. They're low maintenance. Other than keeping the wrinkles clean, that seems to be the most challenging thing because it's already hard enough bathing them, but let alone trying to get into every crease they have. So
Mhm.
that's why we use kind of the products just to help with that. So yeah. And ear cleaning too. But they tend to clean their own ears.
Oh.
Like they clean each other's ears.
Oh.
Yeah, it's so weird. They just sit there and licking each other's ears and
I've never
I don't know.
I'm dead. So they're ear lickers.
They
Uh,
are. They're ear lickers. Come here, Blue. Oh, he's a sweet boy. He's a sweet boy, huh? Sweet. So sweet though. They're just super, super sweet. And I think a part of that is the way that we just love them. We
yeah,
love
no,
them so much. We love on them before they go in the kennel, after they go in the kennel. We love while
right.
they're out. We try to just fill them with love so that they make really really good pets, once they do leave. So
Sure. That makes a lot of sense to me. 100% sent to me. What has something, you've described so many things that caring for these Frenchies have taught you.
yeah,
Um,
4 months.
what
Hmm.
what have you decided about this process? Like, what is something that everybody should know that wants to get a Frenchie?
Just be very mindful of the cost
Okay.
and the time.
What is
And
the cost of Frenchie, of owning a Frenchie and caring for one?
oh yeah, well, it just depends. You They can go up to $20,000 if they're fluffies. But a standard Frenchie is going to cost you 5,000, somewhere in between $5,000 and $10,000
Okay.
for a papered up Frenchie. But I think, yeah, so that's him. He's going for that, for the lower end of that. But she is going on the higher end of that. So the girls are more valuable than the boys. I hate to say it like that, but it's true. Because the girls are the ones that bring the puppies and they make the money. So the girls are more valuable than the boys. My son got offered three different offers, which were substantial, and he declined. So they were all over 10K.
Oh wow.
Mhm.
Wow. That is holy moly.
Yeah.
Whew, wow. Um what do you do
Thank
to
you.
socialize? This pet here is a French bulldog. He's 4 months old. His name is
Blue.
Blue. Okay. He is a French bulldog. What do you do to socialize the pet? You've talked about I handle them a lot. What does that mean? If
Here, Mama.
somebody has got a puppy, like say
This the
somebody's
mom.
buying a puppy, what does it mean to handle them? Like how should you handle them?
I just love on them. Treat them like babies.
Okay.
Just handle them as if they were your newborn child. It's the same thing. Because because they are. They're just babies. They're souls. They're little peoples in a way, you know. And this is the girl. This is her mama. This is her mama. He's like, did she just grow? But I will tell you this, and this is just something I want to touch on because it's happening a lot on the news. And but in all honesty, we barely walk our dogs because a lot of people are um, getting out the car and just literally snatching these dogs because they are so popular and they are so highly desired. If you guys Google right now, theft of a Frenchie, 100, 200 articles will pop up within the last 2 months. There was an incident recently where someone tried to steal a woman's Frenchie and she got on the car and rode on the hood of the car for at fast pace and they were trying to shake her off. That just happened a couple days ago. So we're very mindful of where we walk them, if we walk them outside, because of the fact that we can get robbed. Like literally, they're pulling up to people, getting out of cars, taking your dog with the leash, and putting a gun to you, and then just getting in a car and driving away. And there's nothing we can do about it. There's nothing we can do about it. We can't stop them because the reality is, just because of the breed that they are, they're going to sell with or without papers, with or without the lineage, with or without the history of the dog, it's still going to sell. So it's very dangerous to have these dogs. People are literally doing home invasions. Stop, Minnie. People are literally doing home invasions and taking whole litters of these dogs. And so it's super dangerous. So we don't like people to know where we live. We don't really walk them unless we're walking them together. Or my son, he'll do it by himself, but I'm not. I'm uncomfortable walking them alone. Uh, Come here. But yeah, so I just want to put a little bit of that's
Yeah.
another thing. If you were to get this breed of dog, understand it's dangerous. It's
Yeah.
a dangerous breed to have right now because it's so popular and considered kind of one of the number one dogs. Super dangerous. Come here, Blood.
Right. So somebody who's looking at they're 4 months old, Jessica.
4 months.
Um uh, if somebody is looking to get a dog that is a French bulldog, this is important information for them to know. Or even if
Mm-hmm.
you have one right now and you don't really follow the news,
Mm-hmm.
maybe you
Right.
don't realize it's
Mm-hmm.
and you're just bopping along, not even realizing it.
Yeah,
But
it's very sad because people, it's like someone coming up and kidnapping your child right out of your
right.
arms.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
I know some people who will not walk their Frenchies without their gun on them. Like that's how serious it
Um,
is. So if you were considering getting a Frenchie, know that there is a risk to that, and you need to protect them and be safe with your dog.
Wild.
It's so sad, but it's so true. And I feel like that's an important part to share about these dogs, you know?
Yeah, no, it's important for sure. What kind
Mhm.
of oral hygiene that goes into taking care of a Frenchie? Do you have to brush their teeth? Like, what do you do? I don't have any idea. I'm sure there's people like me who don't know either.
We keep them with like teething bones and
Oh,
the bones and them scraping that. That's pretty much all we do. I do not brush their teeth,
okay,
to
gotcha.
be honest with you.
Oh,
I know some people probably do, but I don't even think my dogs would tolerate that. And their teeth are so small. It would be a tremendous job to brush a Frenchie's teeth. I couldn't even imagine
yeah,
trying
I
to brush their
know.
teeth. They're really legitimately super, super small teeth. And come here, Blue, come here, Nugget. Let me get him back over here so you can see him one last time. But yeah, so I don't really do too much maintenance on the teeth at all. Like I just feed them. Come here, Nugget. Such a pretty girl. I'm sorry. You know, dogs, they're not going to stay in one place.
I know, but they are so adorable. I mean, they're
Look
puppies,
how small she is compared to the other one, though. The other one comes up here. She's down here. It's crazy.
right? It's a
They're being busy.
significant difference. I mean,
Hmm.
what kind of bad habits do Frenchies have? What overall bad habits
Oh,
do the Frenchies have?
I will tell you this: if these Frenchies chew on my baseboard one more time, Nugget, stop. That's one of the worst habits is chewing on wood. They're literally like, I have two spots where they've chewed on my baseboards, and so I've covered and hid those. They are nibblers, and they're chewing like on the wood on my chair. Hold on. Oh, perfect example. Why I need a new set, which my son is gonna get me when we sell. But look at this. This is a bad habit. Horrible.
You're gonna have to get the sander down and stand it and stand
That's their bad habit. They are nibblers. They're nibblers. So I would say like that's their bad habit. My, you know, I think he's gonna be a weed head. He keeps stealing our weed pens. I found one outside, one in the cage. I don't know if that's okay. Stop it.
Not the
Uh,
dog stealing the weed pen. Okay.
mhm,
Blue,
mhm.
this
He's
is what's
obsessed
going
with
on
our
with this
weed
dog.
pen. So he's obsessed with our weed pen. So I really believe like it's an issue for him. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't tell you this. Sorry.
Okay. All
420
right.
friendly dogs. Well, you know, we're a 420 friendly house, so 420 friendly dogs. Look at that. I'm getting them ready for anybody who gets them, okay?
He
So,
said,
yeah, this
"Don't
is my
tell my
baby.
business, mom." Ah.
Such
All
a
right.
sweetie, though. He's
This
so sweet.
you can just see how loving they are. I might
Mhm.
be a more of a big Frenchie fan after this with you today. If you're just coming into Meow and Me, we're with Angel Eyes. We're just wrapping up with her
Mhm.
before Pet of the Week and Pets in the News. But I wanted to just
Nah.
give Angel an opportunity to share with us her Instagram, where she can be found if you have questions about the Frenchies,
Mhm.
where they can reach out to you at.
Yeah, she is beautiful. First of all, I just want to say again, in case you missed it, Blue is for sale, looking for his forever home. He's looking for his forever home. And if you'd like to know more about his cost and price point, you can reach me at linksfamily.ig.
And then,
Linksfamily.ig.
are you streaming over here, Angel, or at
I'm
all?
not streaming anywhere right now,
Okay, not right
but
now. Okay,
I'm on
that's good.
hiatus. But I did ask for a status match over here, so I can stream over here too.
Okay, gotcha.
But in
So
the
the
meanwhile, I'll probably
IG is
keep
the
this
best place.
account so I can see my people. I miss all of my meet me friends. And so I'm definitely gonna start as soon as I get off here, I'm like going everywhere. I'm like I'm gonna check in with all my people, yeah.
I'm here for it. Well, I want to thank you for being my special guest
Thank you for
and
having
sharing
us. We love Kitty. We love
I
Kitty.
do
I love
and
Kitty.
Nugget.
I love Kitty. Big links.
So cute,
Right,
right?
Sunny? Yeah, we love it here. I'm so glad you had us on though, because I just wanted you to see them so bad. That's why I sent you the picture. I was like, Kitty, look at
And
them.
like everybody needs to see these adorable puppies. It's very rare you get to see baby puppies when they're little, and it's so
Four
much
months old,
fun
no matter
watching
how
them.
big he is as big as his mom at 4 months old. So I'm kind of wondering how he's going to progress. It's hard to give dogs up because you really want to see what they're going to look like when they get grown, right? But I did just recently see something about the biggest Frenchie in the world. The biggest Frenchie in the world. And he was massive. He was like holding onto a pit bull. Like he was ginormous. So I'm thinking he's going to be big, big boy.
You might end up being a big
You make
boy.
some history? Be famous? You're famous right now. You're famous. You're famous. You're on a featured show. You are famous, boy. Here, Jim.